Hey everybody, this is Rob Vegas. I'm checking in from Melbourne, Australia, and of course we're back with another movie chat. And yeah, we've been doing it all this month as part of Movie Month, and we've been celebrating some of our favourite DVDs, and yeah, just generally yakking on about movies. And yeah, that's what we're back to do today. We've got another classic, as it were, from the shelves. This time it's The Eagle Has Landed, which is a 1976 film starring Michael Caine, Donald Sutherland, and Robert Duvall. So another star-studded cast, this time directed by John Sturges, who's famous for other films such as, of course, The Magnificent Seven and The Great Escape, and many others. Gunfight at the OK Corral, the lot. So we're in good hands with John Sturges, and of course we're always in good hands when Michael Caine and Donald Sutherland and Robert Duvall pop up, who are all stars in this film. This one is a fictional tale based on real characters, but they just take artistic license in terms of crafting a cool story with lots of thrills and suspense. Essentially, Michael Caine plays a German officer who, through his actions, ends up getting sent into like a punishment unit where him and his platoon or his troops assemble, as it were, and they end up cleaning out mines in the British Channel, of course the body of water between Britain or the United Kingdom or England, depending on how you address that, of course, and mainland Europe. And it's one of those sort of suicide missions where they're even doing they're sinking ships on these crazy kind of human torpedo attacks. Anyway, the higher up dudes on the German side just sort of throw out a hypothetical where they're like, hey, let's see if it's possible to launch an incursion into the United Kingdom where it's possible to capture or dispose of Winston Churchill. So that's the hypothetical. Some high ups are just yakking about it, and then one of them takes a bit of artistic license and says, well, hey, let's get these expendable guys that are on punishment duty, gear them up, put them in disguise, drop them into England in the countryside, where they have a hot tip that Winston Churchill's going to be, just schmoozing around and all of that kind of thing. So that's where the story kicks off proper, as they enlist Michael Caine and his men to do just that, head over the channel, and of course pose as, I believe it's Polish soldiers that are on a training mission, and that gets accepted by this community in this little village. And of course, the whole time, Michael Caine and his men are plotting and, working out how they can, do this mission. They link up with a local sort of guide, which is Donald Sutherland, who is a fighter for, like, the Irish Republican Army. And he is kind of their man on the ground who's laying all this sort of foundation for the mission to go ahead. Now, naturally, of course, things go a bit pear-shaped throughout the operation, and the local Allied forces, which consists of the British Army and the United States Army, eventually get wind of what's going on, and of course, those battles and all sorts of twists and plot turns that ensue. Now, this is an absolute cracker of a movie. It might fly under the radar, as the Eagle is not in flight. The Eagle has landed, as per the title. But this is one that used to play a lot on TV here in Australia, like on weekends. Friday night movie, The Eagle has landed. And yeah, you're in for a really cruisy, good time watch with this. The costumes, the locations, the setting, and everything like that. It's all spot on. And of course, the star power of your Michael Caine and Donald Sutherland, Robert Duvall, even Donald Pleasance shows up in a small role as well. And yeah, you're in for a good time watching this one if you can track it down. I'm going to give it 4 on the Rob Vegas out of 5 scale, because you're in for a good time seeing these big stars on screen in an unusual sort of hypothetical situation, and of course the plot twists and turns keep coming. So yeah, definitely a good time and worth a watch if you haven't seen it before, or if it's a Sunday afternoon and this comes on TV. Yeah, definitely give it a shot, and you'll have a lot of fun along the way, seeing the great stars, the setting, and how this hypothetical situation about kidnapping or disposing of Winston Churchill while he's out and about touring the country all falls into place, and of course the outcome of the operation and how that pans out and affects all of the characters, in Michael Caine's platoon, B, the local villagers, of course, C, the Allied troops that are stationed near the village, and of course, D, the higher ups in the German command, and how this all pans out and affects all of the principal players, as it were. So yeah, definitely a recommended one and a good fun time. If you can track down the DVD, by all means do. This features a version of the movie that goes for 126 minutes, so just over 2 hours. Rumour has it there is an extended version of this that goes for 2 hours and 10 minutes, so 130 minutes. I don't believe I've seen that, but yeah, you're not going to have a bad time when the eagle has landed. So check it out. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen this and have any thoughts on it. And yeah, give us a big old like and subscribe, as you do, of course, when watching these videos. Anyway, I will leave that there for now. So thanks for watching thus far, and stay tuned because I'll be back soon with some more movie fun this month. Thank you. Bye for now. Yeah, it's raining a bit outside, isn't it?